Hello everyone, welcome to the Super Metroid Randomizer. I am Walt, and today we're going to be doing a 100% walkthrough of a good old-fashioned Super Metroid Randomizer. But I wanted to show you guys how I have the randomizer set up first, so that anybody who's a little confused about how to set it up knows kind of how to do that. First off, I'm using the homebrew channel on my Wii U, basically, my Wii menu of my Wii U. You gotta love backwards compatibility. Anyway. So, once you set up the homebrew channel, I think you understand the basic bits about running an emulator, but then you're going to take your Super Metroid ROM, have it modified through the website in the description here, and if you do it correctly, you're itemized, and put it on a USB drive or a, SD card and whatnot. Anyway, so once you've done that, you have all your item randomizers here. Anyway, so today we're going to be doing this one, this last number. Seed's going to be, nicely in the title here and all that kind of stuff, description. So you can check out the seed if you want to play it along as well on it. But, yeah, this is totally blind. This is the Super Metroid Randomizer, and yeah, let's dive on into it and just get started, because this is going to be a lot of fun. I really like these randomizers. They're pretty good. This is also done on casual, so a lot of the tricks are a lot easier than they would be if you do it on speedrunning or one of the other categories. But yeah, so here's kind of how the randomizer works for those who don't know. First off, there's some great number of runners out there for Super Metroid who are far better than I am at this game. I'm more of a Metroid Prime trilogy fan of Metroid than I am Super Metroid, but I'll eventually probably get to the Prime randomizer. I believe that there is a Prime randomizer out there that's working, and I have to check that out, but right now I'm kind of into these. I think these Super Metroid randomizers are super fun. I mean, you're playing through Super Metroid, but it's randomized, so like with a bunch of these early games, the modifications are not that hard, and I feel like Super Metroid is one of the best games when it comes to, having randomizer, because you can run all these different routes already, like reverse boss order, to begin with. You can do, like, so many different tricks, and you can really, vary your gear to such a large degree. Anyway, but we'll get back to that in a minute. First off, we got the high jump boots. The reason we have this on casual, you'll get high jump or space jump pretty accurately off the bat, and the reason is because you don't have the morph ball, and a lot of people don't know how to wall jump out of here, to begin with on casual. So they give you a nice space movement upgrade if they're not going to give you the morph ball there, yeah. Okay, so since we don't have the morph ball, we're going to need to go over here and see what we have. So clearly we're going to get a miner up top. So the miners are all swapped around. Not only are they swapped around, but their chances are changed. So you're going to get a lot more super missiles in an item randomizer than you are in just the normal vanilla kind of game. Normally you'd only get like 50. Here you can get over 100. Like I had a run the other day where I got over 100 super missiles, and it actually glitches out the game a little bit. Like the readout on top gets a little bit glitched out, and that's pretty interesting. But yeah, getting back into commentary a bit. I haven't done commentary in quite a while on these kind of games, but I know you guys have recently been enjoying my Metroid Prime, vanilla kind of commentary, so wanted to get back into a little Metroid commentary, and I do love me some Metroid, and commentary is pretty fun, so yeah, diving back into that. Still playing around with the settings a little bit, so let me know if things are off. I'll do a little editing, see if I can adjust things if we have issues there. But okay, so we have our power bombs. This is a pretty common spawn for just kind of the basics. But now we need to figure out where we're going, because as you can tell, this is a randomizer. This is not your normal vanilla game. So clearly some things are going to be in some random kind of places. The first check I like to do is I like to go over here. Now, there's some great speedrunners that have different strats for these kind of things. I am not really that much of a Super Metroid speedrunner, just FYI. But I think that can be a little better for you guys, because I feel like there's so many tricks in the speedrunning categories versus here we are going to be doing 100%, which I don't think you see a lot with a bunch of randomizers. I just find that a lot of randomizers, I see people doing, any percent runs and doing them with you know, the races are so fun. Like the 2017 tournament has like 300 and some different randomizer races. I love that stuff. That is just, I find it really entertaining, but maybe that's just me. Anyway, that really got me into the randomizers. I've only recently been doing these because for the longest time I was fine just to find me some new Metroidvanias. Like I got into, you know, Castlevania Symphony of the Night pretty recently is a good Metroidvania, but the Inverse Castle really killed me on my enjoyment of that game. Guacamelee is such a good Metroidvania for sure. If you want something funny as well, that's a great one. It's also, I think, a lot easier to understand than like your spells you're having to do and things like that in Symphony of the Night. But yeah, back to Metroid here and back to some other things. So not only are we going to be talking about video games here, but we can talk some philosophy and some science and some other fun topics, some self-help stuff I love getting into. I'm not going to be preachy in this walkthrough or anything. I'm just here to have fun and you know, like if we want to talk about whatever, let me know about that kind of stuff because I'm happy to talk about plenty of topics. Got plenty of knowledge to cover some different things. But yeah, to begin with, we're probably just going to be talking about the randomizer because that is such a big component. So the climb here, if you'll, we'll get to the randomizer logic in a minute here if we get a chance to, but otherwise the climb. You'll notice I'm doing this slow. I do not like these strats for, you know, fast wall jumping. Like I can wall jump and all that kind of stuff. As I say, as I morph ball when I didn't mean to. I can wall jump. That's all fine. I am not always great at the continuous wall jump. That's just like I can do the Etikons, you know, area. I can do those kind of wall jumps, but I can do level mountain. I don't think that I can do, like, you know, every trick that every great wall jump, you know, expert can. So that's kind of why we're starting out casual. I'm sure I'll learn eventually, just like I recently learned how to do your the good old green gate glitch and whatnot. I think that one's a pretty interesting trick as well. Yeah, so the green gate glitch is an interesting one, as I was saying. It's one where it took me the longest time to learn that one, but now I got it. So anyway, if you're trying to figure out where we're going, so we already have power bombs. If you know the vanilla game well here, you'll notice that we're not supposed to have power bombs at this point. But the reason we have them is because we're probably not going to be getting bombs from Bomb Terizo. But you have to have, you know, a bomb kind of upgrade to get through here. You either need speed booster, or you're going to need power bombs, or you're going to need bombs, or you're going to need screw attack. So they're going to give you, you know, one of those things off the bat, and usually it's power bombs. Sometimes, though, it is not, at least when it comes to randomizers I've watched before. You'll notice sometimes it's not. That's about going to do it for the first part, so thank you guys for watching. Tuning into these, you're going to get a lot more of these, and let me know what you think so far, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time with our next part. So thanks for watching, see you next time.